Hey guys, so today I want to talk about the awful Cantor right here. So this, I said on the box, it is a 14 BA driver configuration IEM. It was, I believe, the previous flagship before the awful Dawn X came out. So I did also try the awful Dawn X, and I do prefer the Dawn X over the Cantor, but also I think that for the price, um, if we take money into account, I would definitely pick this over the Dawn X. I think the difference isn't significant enough to justify spending an extra couple hundred USD to get the Dawn X, like almost double. So yeah, so this is the shell of the Dawn X right here. It's a nice blue shell. This is not the stock cable. Um, right here. The quality is not as good as the Noah right here, but it's still not bad. Um, what I like about this is on this IM, it's a little bit like niche, but the 2-pin connectors on these are really nice. Like both of them have like on each side they have like a pretty consistent like feeling when you press them in. Like they're both similar. Some IMs, some is very one is very loose, the other is very tight. But this one it feels really safe and secure. Um yeah. I guess another thing I can talk about is the nozzle, right? So if I the nozzle on this IEM is it's extremely long. Um I had to actually get like use like a modifier on it. I put like um it's like a little black ring on the ear tip and then or on the nozzle, and then I put a ear tip on it, or else it was very uncomfortable. So the metal nozzle would like hit into my ear, um and it was just very uncomfortable. So yeah, that's like one thing you guys have to watch out for if like I guess your ear holes don't go as deep. Like you definitely have to try it out or do a bit of tip rolling to find out like what really works out for you. On to sound impressions of this IEM. So compared to the Noah, which I just did a review of, I would say that it's slightly more technical. I think it's slightly more technical. I think that's just due to the driver count. Um, I think that the bass on the Noah is better in my opinion. It's better. It's there's more thump to it. Although the Cantor bass has is more targeted. It's tighter. Um, but it doesn't hit as hard. It's not as thumpy. And then another thing is the vocal presentation for me. It's like it's a little bit whispery. It has like a whisper to it. Um, I think that it's more vocal focused than the Noah for sure. Um, and it's like I quite like the vocals of it. It's I don't know if like it's for everybody, but it kind of gives like a little bit of like a whispery presentation, I find. Um, yeah, I think the tuning is like it's pretty enjoyable. I didn't find the treble like sibling or anything, and I think it's a pretty good priced IEM. Like there's not much bad things to say about it. Except for I think just the nozzle. It is actually super long. Like at first I had a different tip on it, and when I put it on, like like the metal nozzle went inside my ear. It was very uncomfortable. And then I kind of like stayed away from this IM for a bit until I found a good tip for it. And yeah, so the black nozzle modifier that I put on it actually comes in the box. So Cantor knows that like the nozzle is quite long, so they have that there. And then you I guess you just have to play around with ear tips, figure out what works for you. Yeah, overall, pretty solid IEM. I do prefer the Dawn X over the Cantor, but I think the Cantor is more worth it. The difference isn't huge, and yeah, it's I think if you like vocals and you're not that interested in bass, You want like a pretty wide presentation, pretty technical, for the price. Cantor's like a pretty good option.